moms are familiar with the childhood vaccination schedule. But more than a list of recommended shots your child should receive, it's actually a detailed plan for immunization to help protect them from preventable diseases. How? By helping their bodies create an immunity that prevents certain illnesses. That's why I'm calling all moms out there to please make informed decisions for your children's health. Collaboration with your pediatrician is very essential. To learn more, please visit the Call the Shots PH page on Facebook. Parenting is a lifelong journey taken seriously by Filipino moms and dads. First time parents tend to follow inspirational icons on social media to learn more about parenting, home care, and family values. Omni and Bryce are one of the pioneers in the family vlogging industry in the Philippines. Together with their beautiful kids, namely Zia, Zella, and Zed, they are known as hashtag the Clingy Fam. Since 2017, they have been family vlogging and have become ambassadors of top parenting brands. Omni and Bryce was recognized as Parenting Influencer of the Year by Lionheart V and Best Parenting Influencer by Blogapalooza in 2022. Their stories got featured on different TV networks such as ABS-CBN, GMA, and CNN Philippines, and major publications such as Smart Parenting, Manila Bulletin, The Asian Parent, and many more. As their way of giving back, they co-founded School of Vlogging and Goal Getter PH, a series of workshops designed to help aspiring and existing vloggers jumpstart or up their game in content creation. It now has over 100 graduates carrying some learnings on the industry's best practices and discipline.
All right, so we have today Omni and Bryce La Rosa. Welcome to You, the Mom.
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world.
And whatever time, kasi podcast, di ba?
Whatever time.
Thank you for being with me here. We've tried to schedule this. Well, even when I was there, we tried to do it. Kaya lang na-busy tayo sa event.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I just really appreciate you're making time. I know it's busy and then it's hard to go on Zoom nowadays. But I think we're so eager to be together, diba? And catch up and really share our story. So thank you for being here on You, the Mom.
Of
No,
course,
actually,
it's a pleasure.
yeah, it's our pleasure, and we should be the one thanking you.
Yeah.
And
thank you.
we were so looking forward to this. Pero yun nga, the last time that we scheduled it, sumakit yung ngipin ko. So we're just happy. We were able to find time again now. And I
Yeah,
wouldn't
it's
wait anymore.
always in the perfect time. And I
Yeah.
also want to thank Bryce for coming. Of course, this is a mom show, but just like Mommy Mundo, diba, we know that parenting is always with the daddies and partners.
It is.
And
Thank
Bryce
you.
being a very active daddy, anytime we need a dad advocate or someone to speak in behalf of daddies, you're always top of mind. So thank you for gracing our show. We
Of course,
just
thank
have a
you.
handful of dads palang come and join us. So it's always, maybe hopefully there'll be more. Because
Yes,
it's
more to
always nice to
come.
yes,
More to
more to come. So first of all, I wanted to ask you, as I said, this is like a kwentuhan session. We want to learn about Omni and Bryce and how they started as vloggers. They are the pioneer family vloggers in the Philippines and very accomplished and very passionate about what they do. We want to learn about that and also a peek into your family life and marriage. That's a peek, you know. Actually, if you watch them on their vlog, they share a lot already. But for our listeners here, and I'll ask you also questions, hopefully will reveal even more. No? Para akong ano, no? Para akong the buzz. Oh my gosh. Hindi pala nun. So, that's why I'm excited about today's conversation. I wanted to ask you first, from the beginning, like how did you meet? I know your story na. So how did you meet? And then was it love at first sight? And how did you know that you were meant for each other?
Oh, that's a very good question. Yeah.
Parang we try to tell this story many times, but this is the first time we really got to be asked about
Yeah,
it, no?
oo nga, oo nga.
Yeah. Pero let's start with prior to meeting each other. Prior to meeting each other, we were at the state that, we were so in love with our ministry. We were so in love with our relationship with God at that time. And ako personally, to the point na sabi ko kay God, Lord, kahit hindi mo na ako bigyan ng asawa, kontento na ako sa'yo.
Yeah, we were so contented. Parang happy na
Ah.
kami kung anong ginagawa namin back then. Yun na
Yes.
yun. Parang we're not looking forward to anything like this anymore. Parang
You were
ganun.
both active in church?
Yes.
Yeah,
Pero
yeah.
magkaibang church.
Okay,
Yes.
ibang church. Okay.
Tapos siya, he was leading a youth ministry. We were president ba of the youth
Yeah.
ministry back then. So he had no girlfriend for 5 years. Bakit? Ikaw magsabi.
Okay. Well.
Okay, si Omni, no?
So, a lot of things open my mind into thinking na parang when I meet the person that I would like to be with forever, yun na dapat yun. Parang I wouldn't waste any more time to someone else that I
How old were
wouldn't.
you then, Bryce?
I was old. When we got married, I was 23, 24.
Yes, you
I
were
was
23.
23.
You were 24. When
Oh, yeah,
we met, you were
24.
20.
So that girlfriend, the 5 years, you were ano pa lang,
18
17.
ako. Yeah,
And then you
18.
said na,
Yeah,
parang I'm just not gonna play around, ganyan.
at
Immature,
18,
ano?
no? I think it was influenced by my leaders, by
My
the people
leaders.
around me. Yeah.
Yeah. So when I met him, I was 22. He was 23. And then that was June 19 of 2010.
Kabisa niya pa,
Kabisa
diba?
ko.
Ah,
Kabisa. Yeah, so we met in a business setup. I was presenting a business opportunity and he's one of my audience.
Okay.
I can still remember her looks talaga. I can still remember what she was wearing nung time na yon. As in, yung aura niya,
Yeah.
everything.
And then after my talk, after whatever I was sharing on, a friend of mine or a common friend of ours introduced him to me. Oh, Omni, he's my Omni, he's my friend from church. He's Bryce, ganon. Tapos at that time when I saw him, I knew something's going on with me already. Pero I didn't give
Yeah,
it
it was
much
like,
thought.
yeah, like, people call it love at first sight. I think yun. Pero that time I was also like, parang, oh, this is the woman I'd like to marry. I don't know. It was so weird.
And I had the same thought. It was weird. It
Yes.
was really weird. It's like, something's whispering in my
Yung
ear.
parang konti na lang nag-slow motion na yung scene na
Konti
yun.
na lang.
Yes,
It's like
oo.
that. Ganun. Tapos, ayun na nga, hindi syempre, I didn't give it much thought kasi syempre, parang baka mamaya guni-guni ko lang because it's the first time I met him, di ba? And then, we started conversations, ganyan. Tapos, after some time, he opened up to me about his intentions, about his feelings.
Yeah, like, that was
Yeah.
like days after
Days
lang.
after lang, he opened
Wow,
up.
mabilis.
Nakakatawa kasi yung setting namin, para kami nag-business meeting. We decided to meet in Yakunkaya sa
A restaurant.
restaurant somewhere in Ortigas. Tapos, he had this index card. Tapos
Outline.
naka-outline lahat na gusto niya sabihin sa akin. Para siyang nag-prepare for a business meeting. And then,
Baka may
yun,
makalimutan eh.
Oo, that's exactly the point actually.
so he laid down his intentions. Tapos nakakatawa kasi hindi niya natapos yung index card niya.
Yeah, sobrang kabado
Sobrang
ako.
kabado
Sobrang
niya.
hiya-hiya
Ganito ba
ako.
nanginginig?
Oo,
ganyan.
oo, as in. Kasi
And then,
parang that's something I would do for the first time eh.
Yeah, after
Wow.
5 years, and parang the first time he's been doing it now seriously, ganon. Tapos, ako naman, knowing my background before I met him,
Yeah.
kasi I was in the modeling industry when I was young. So, syempre, parang marami ako namimit ng mga gwapong guys, ganon. Tapos, parang when I like him, and he likes me, yun na yun, wala nang ligawan, di ba? Parang,
Aww.
Now, when I met him, parang knowing my previous self, gusto mo ako, sige, gusto kita, tayo na.
Oo.
But this time, I wasn't really, I don't wanna play around din anymore. Na parang sabi ko din kay God, baka distraction siya, pero kung di siya distraction, show me na talagang I'm entering a lifetime. It's parang, show me that it is right for me to enter a lifetime commitment with this man. So, sabi ko sa kanya, I appreciate you laying down your feelings, but I want to think it over. Let's pray and fast about this. So, we agreed to pray and fast for a week. Then,
Wait, by that time, did you know that you were both active in church? Like you were really devout Catholics, right? You're Christian Catholic.
we're Christians.
You're Christian. So that you were really living your faith. Like, did it come out na in your conversations, no?
It came out in our conversation.
Agad ba?
Hindi agad. Like the first, of course, the
Hindi
first time we
agad.
met, hindi namin alam. Tapos
Yeah, the
it
first time
came
we met,
out na
hindi.
lang in our
Yeah.
conversations. Tapos,
Okay.
wala pa mga 2 weeks pa lang. Kasi, to make the, parang fast forward, after the prayer and fasting, he proposed to me July 17, 2010. So that's just 2 days less to make it a month.
Wow.
After we met. Tapos, we decided to get married 6 months after. So, in just a span of 7 months after meeting each other, we got married. So that was January 2011.
That's
And then
amazing. So the question on how did you know? Well, first of all, that moment may ano na agad, parang your tug in the heart, di ba? Yung parang, whoa,
Yes.
who is this person? And
Yeah.
then, you just followed your intuition na parang, this is
Yeah.
it. And then with your prayers, I guess it's really faith-based, di ba? Parang,
Yeah, it is.
you'll know in your heart and your, that, oh, this is God's best for me, like that.
Yes. And at that time, siguro ano din parang it's also a matter of your season din in life. At that time kasi we were both independently living.
Yeah.
And kumbaga nandun na kami sa point na parang if ibigay ni God, ready kami emotionally. So maybe other aspects might not be there yet kasi nung time na yun, financially, aminado kami, we're not there yet. Parang wala kami and all. But we know that was the best time for us to get married.
Yeah. That's kind of a myth for me also na you have to be really financially secure to get married. Of course, depends on your, di ba, iba-iba talaga. But then for me, when will you ever be fully ready? If it's not finances, it's another thing. So,
Exactly.
yeah.
One
But
of
I would be
the-
responsible, di ba? Be responsible with decision, but yeah.
Yeah, that's why yun nga sabi, if you are emotionally ready and you know that it is already a decision that you're willing to make and commit for in a lifetime, then when you're ready. Kasi parang if one of our ninaks told us, if you're going to consider financial readiness, you'll never be ready.
Yeah,
Kasi
exactly.
no one is really financially ready. Sabi nila. Even they were married na for like 12 years, pero even at their level, they're saying na you'll never be financially ready. Kasi
That's
parang
true.
diba financial needs change from time to time. So
Correct.
parang if you wait for that to happen, then might as well not be married.
So when you suddenly had a boyfriend and then suddenly engaged, did your friends and family get panicky or support sila?
Well, side mo muna.
Yeah, surprisingly, nagulat din kami. So we really knew it was from God kasi nga when we talked to all the people that we love, they really accepted it. They were so happy, they were so supportive, and they know our situation. They know that we're not financially.
You're just starting like that.
Yeah, so pero they were so supportive. Even with my parents na back then parang kakatapos lang ng mga financial struggles nila and they were looking forward to someone who could act at least help them sana, pero they were so
they were so supportive.
they never burdened us with anything, even
even
yung dad niya nung pinaalam ko siya.
Actually that was the surprise yung father ko, yung side ko, kasi he's a hard nut to crack. It's not that easy to convince him. And knowing my father, of course, he would want his girl to get married to someone who's stable. Mga ganon. Siyempre, every parent naman gusto. Di ba? Lalo pag yung anak.
True.
And then, when he met my father, binigyan niya lang ng ice cream.
Magdadala ka lang something pag pupunta ka sa bahay, no?
So I met my father, nagdala siya ng isang tub ng ice cream, tapos pinagsaluhan namin, ganyan. Tapos sinabi niya, yun nga, pakakasalan niya na.
So, Omni ice cream lang, pala yung...
ice cream lang ang dowry.
Ako actually, golf game lang Golf. Nag-golf lang sila, wala na.
At least sa'yo golf game, sa akin ice cream.
Medyo yung value nun, konting lang difference nun actually.
And then yon, basta parang it was just a really serious conversation they had. And then surprisingly, my father agreed.
So, di ba, we say nga na parang if the road is smooth, parang the path is, then maybe it's meant for us. So,
actually, yun parang sabi nga nila, parang one thing I realized, na sinasabi din ng mga parang marriage mentors namin before, sabi nila, parang God can soften even the hardest hearts if it is His will.
Yeah,
so, nung time na yun talagang wala kaming naging resistance.
No struggle.
Walang struggle when it comes to telling people. Ang tanong lang, ba't ka nagmamadali, anak, buntis ka ba?
Oo nga.
Sabi ko, hindi po ako buntis.
In love lang po. Okay, speaking of buntis, so you get married and then do you have kids immediately? Did you want to have kids? Ano?
Hindi. We didn't want to have kids immediately.
We wanted sana like mga 2 to 3 years pa before we have a kid. Pero Tia came like magto 2 years kami.
Okay.
Lumabas siya.
So nabuntis ako a year after.
Okay, at least you still had the time, no? Enjoying
Yes. Yeah, pero at time, hindi namin masyadong, feeling namin, hindi namin na-enjoy yung time namin together kasi we didn't naman have the means to do that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
parang kahit gusto namin mag-travel all over the world, we don't have the financial capacity to do it.
Yeah.
Parang
It's
we were so
okay.
yeah,
Mm-mm.
it was
So,
okay. Pero
Jollibee, ganun. Jollibee days.
kaya na kami sa mga
Ganun din.
ganun.
Oo.
Maghahati kami ng isang Starbucks, yun na yung date
Pero you know
namin.
what?
Oh,
The good thing about it,
galing.
the good thing about it, those things that we didn't enjoy nung kami pa lang, we're enjoying it now with the kids. And
Yes.
I feel like
Yes.
it's more amazing that way na parang, like, it was our first time to go to Boracay, kasama namin yung kids namin. First time namin nag-abroad
Ah,
kasama yung kids namin. You know,
Yeah.
and
so
it
it's
was,
all, you're all in wonder together.
Yes,
Ganyan.
actually yun, going back to the time that I got pregnant, syempre kabado, pero you know, when Zia came, that's when our lives changed talaga.
Mm-mm.
Na parang even the way we see things, even the way
Yeah.
we approach our challenges in life, parang mas grabe yung passion namin, na feeling namin talaga lahat gagawin namin for her.
Yeah.
Parang feeling namin wala kaming hindi kaya, basta pagdating sa kanila. And
So,
you
yeah.
know, when that happened kasi it's a matter of a paradigm shift. It's a matter of an improvement in our mindset that really
Yeah.
led us to, you know, alam mo yon, dumating lahat ng blessings and
Yeah.
talagang yung mga opportunities were really seized
Sunod-sunod.
everything and sunod-sunod siya. Grabe,
Yeah.
when God gives you talaga a child, parang bago pa na-form yung bata na yun sa womb mo, God already has that kid in His mind and He will never let that kid, alam mo yun, na
Yeah,
mapabayaan.
yung provision. That's in the Bible, right? That every
Yes.
child comes with provision.
Yeah.
Of course, iba-iba na yung interpretation nun, di ba? Parang iba,
Yeah.
di bale, may ano naman, may, si God na bahala, ganyan. But in a
Ah,
sense, I believe that also. And I think, because when we have kids, di ba, parang we have a purpose. We suddenly have a purpose. We're more driven. So like you said, so, and I guess when we're open to things, that's the time we also open to new opportunities. Parang everything is doable, workable, and we feel
Yeah.
for us. So
Yes.
yeah, that's beautiful. So that's why parang as you become parents and you had 2 more children, you just never stop creating, diba? Creating and sharing your stories, and also tell me the story of how the Clingy Fam started. So that's their channel, the Clingy Fam. So why Clingy? And then did you start the vlog right away? Like at what point in your married life?
Actually, it was only in 2017, no?
March
March
2017.
2017 we started the vlog. The thing was, para kasi nag-work kami parehas eh. Parehas kami corporate
Yeah.
People.
Slaves.
diba?
Slaves. Yun yung sasabihin mo, di ba?
Thank you.
Corporate people.
So yun. Tapos parang every time na uuwi kami, you know, it was only Zia and Zella pa lang eh, nung time na yun. They would really welcome us shouting, na kinikilig sila, Mommy, Daddy! Every day, walang mintes. I'm gonna upload that on TikTok. Kinokulate ko lang lahat ng videos na as in puro ganun lang talaga na umuwi sila. Umuwi kami to them shouting with kilig, excitement. And sabi namin, one time, we thought, now we should record this moment kasi this is precious.
So cool. Yeah.
Namin, why not i-vlog namin yon?
Okay.
Why not? Kasi that time nag-start na yung mga vlog. Kasi the Will Dazzle Beach, nandiyan na sila. Although prior to that moment naman, nag-vlog na ako, pero it wasn't about our family.
Yeah.
You know, mga tips, kasi I used to be a trainer eh. So, ina-apply ko lang siya on the vlog. Pero parang 2 videos lang yon ng mga tips na mga kalokohan pa nga yung iba.
Paano mag-ikaw? That was his first
oo.
video.
Kasi back then yun yung video eh.
Hanapin ko yan. Okay.
Wag na yun. I cringe every time I see those videos.
Wow.
Parang those are some of our most viewed videos on YouTube. Kasi I don't know, maybe it's relevant nowadays.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Tapos yun na, we started recording yung mga moments ng kids. Then, nagulat kami, people are really into it also pala kasi we realize mga OFWs, they're looking forward to, you know, parang since di nakakasama yung family nila, they want to see someone naman na enjoying their family. Like, yung ganun. Tapos,
that's
yun,
nice.
diretso na, we started family vlog. Although the Clingy Fam, nakakatawa kasi sa FB memories, lumalabas from time to time, 2015 pa lang, 2016 pa lang, hashtag na namin siya.
Hashtag na.
Kaya we're really clingy. Like, you know, that's our dream real talaga to really be with each other always.
24/7.
Oo.
Yeah,
Parang
we're
kayo, kahit saan magpunta, kailangan
Yeah.
magkakasama.
Oo
Diba?
nga.
Hindi pwedeng...
Hindi package deal. Parang
Yeah.
we really believe in togetherness.
Yes.
Na parang I don't know, maybe because pareho kami laki sa sa family na may OFW sa
Yeah.
Pilipinas.
Yes.
You know naman the sacrifices and the hardships that every OFW family goes through. So
Yeah.
kaya sabi namin as much as possible, whatever happens, we will try to stick together all the time. And yun nga, parang if one of us needs to go abroad, package deal talaga.
Yeah, in fact,
Yes.
prior to us starting the vlog, nung kasi nalugi yung business namin, that's why we went to the corporate world. Prior to that, I even a lot of times I considered going abroad. Pero lagi, no,
Yes.
I can't, I
You
can't
can't
do
leave your
that.
family.
Yeah,
iwan
basta
yung
kailangan
family ko.
sama kami
Oo.
wherever.
Yeah.
Talagang
So do
na-clingy.
your kids own, I mean, they know what they're clingy, like they know they're the clingy fam, ganyan.
Yeah, they
They're
know.
aware.
They are aware.
Oh, that's so
They
cool.
like it.
They like it.
Oh,
Actually,
yeah, talagang
ano
feel
nga
nila.
nung sisimula kami ng family vlog, it was really them talagang nagpo-push sa amin. No, let's vlog today, Dad. Let's vlog today, Mom. Let's vlog this moment. Yung ganun, they really also enjoy watching themselves.
Yeah.
Lalo ngayon, talagang we're
Yeah.
so thankful that we started the vlog kasi when they watch themselves nung bata pa sila, sobrang
Oo, documented.
Parang like yung sa Disneyland, liit pa ni Zella noon eh. Nabig ko pala si Snow White. Nabig ko pala si ganyan.
Yeah.
Ganon.
Yeah, so that's my next question. It's about how they feel about the vlog, and then how are your days? Like, 'di ba kasi vlog, syempre, your camera's always on for sure. 'Di ba? Like me, I really like to capture. Ako right now, I have to paalam pa, I'll just say, it's for my memories only.
Oh, yeah.
'Di ba?
Kasi,
So is it the same? Can you tell us how you manage the vlogging life within the home?
Okay, when we were starting, talagang gano'n kami, hardcore talaga, kailangan laging yung tipong kung may CCTV lang dapat may gano'n na para yun na yung magka-capture ng moment namin. Pero we also arrived at a point na parang, hindi pwedeng ganito na laging lahat captured in the video. And actually, we would say, up until today na the best moments talaga that we have are those na ano pa rin.
Hindi namin
Hindi namin na-record. Kasi
nandito lang sa mind.
You cannot always be ready diba? May mga cute moments sila. Although, yung sabi ng iba, ang cute, nakaka-capture nila yung mga moments ng bata. Marami pa yun na hindi yung ganun.
Mas marami yung hindi naka-record.
So yun, so ngayon, very hindi na siya laging kailangan naka-camera on, yung ganun. And also, this time, since naging work na nga rin for me and business na rin talaga for us, there are times that we would really dedicate a day na walang vlog to. We will
intentional.
Yeah, oo, yung ganun. Although, we're happy din naman, by God's grace, na yung mga vlogs naman namin when we film them, it's really, those are just really the real moments talaga that we the family. So, hindi naman siya tagang, kung mag-e-effort ako ng konti, siguro pag may mga demand lang si brand na may kailangan ganong angle, yung mga ganun lang. Pero other than those things, parang tagang we really enjoy naman doing it. And if, nakakatuwa nga kasi minsan ako ayoko na mag-vlog, sila nag-vlog pa sila.
Mas magaling pa nga sila minsan. How old are they now? Your 3 kids?
Leah is 10, si Zella is 7, and Zed is 5.
Yeah.
Okay, so your 10-year-old, parang vlogger din siya. Is she conscious na? Hindi pa conscious? Or like, do you have to ask her permission? Ganyan? No.
Yeah.
Actually, you do na.
Lahat naman sila, we tell them that, we're gonna vlog today. Like, for example, if it's sponsored content, dapat alam nila yan talaga.
Oh, yes.
We tell them
And
what
it
is it
should
for.
be okay lang sa kanila. Ganun.
Pag hindi okay, hindi namin pinipilit talaga.
Kasi it will come out.
Yeah.
Oo, tsaka ayun, parang we try to balance it. Kasi na parang although it's work, at the end of the day, their feelings matter to us also. So may talaga na na wala sila sa mood.
So wala, mag-a-adjust ka talaga. You will have to
adjust.
wait. And, kasi ayaw mo din na they would hate your di ba, what you do kasi they imagine one day, this is the thing that they used to love. Pero because you force them to do it, ayaw nila, eto na, ayaw na nilang gawin. Sayang, di ba?
Yeah. And of course, go ahead.
Sorry. At saka yun, parang knowing what happens behind the scenes and knowing the kids are involved, there was a point already that I made the decision na Dad. Actually, we made the decision na Dad, pagkasama bata at required ng bata, dapat may extra bayad sila. It's not
may fee din sila. Do they get...
Yeah.
Kasi alam mo yung kapag syempre required yung bata, tapos daming reshoot, tapos di naman lahat ng mga pinapagawa nila talagang madali. And then sabi talaga yung kapag ka napapagod si Zia, lalo si Zia, napakapasensyosa ng batang yan. Pero talagang minsan umaayaw na siya, parang, Mommy, I'm really tired. Kasi naka
Okay.
10 pics na.
Oo nga.
Siyempre, di ba parang pag ganun, consider mo din naman na, teka, effort din ng bata. So
True,
really,
that's true.
and we opened the bank account for them. Para
Yeah.
lahat ng
We
ticket
actually
nila.
told them
Yeah.
that somehow they're working na rin for themselves.
That's
Na,
true.
kasi
Yeah.
I want them to also be entitled. Like, kasi like a lot of people would send them gifts, di ba? Toys and all. We tell them,
That's
oh,
true.
these are not free. You work for this. When we take a video of you unboxing this, that's actually work. You spend time. You spend effort. So they get
Yeah.
to value yung time nila, yung effort nila, yung ginagawa nila.
Yeah,
Didn't feel na, oh, things come so easy lang for us. And
Yeah.
yung
that's
ganun.
true. That's an energy exchange, right? That's what they call it. So how do you keep it authentic? Kasi I think that's really also one of the draws to your channel. Like
Mm.
like si Bryce mag-post yan sa Facebook, sobrang real, 'di ba?
Sorry.
So, I'm sure sa vlog din. I don't get to watch YouTube much, but the few that I've seen, yung talagang raw and real. How do you keep
Mhm.
it authentic? Real, and then especially with your kids, like yun nga, I mean, one of them is when they're tired, you just don't force it. But then, are there times na you felt na, oh, this is not really us, or it's medyo staged? Kasi, di ba, lalo na pag may brands minsan,
Yeah.
and what do you do pag ganun?
Kami, ako personally, we always go back. Most of our vlogs naman is more of about family documentation.
Yeah.
Or family moments documentation. Kasi that's the very reason then why we started the vlog. Parang we really wanted to keep memories. Kung may
Yeah.
photo album tayong mga batang 90s noon, parang sila, ito na yung pinaka
True.
video
Video
album nila.
album,
So we
yeah.
want to make every video a memory that is always nice to go back to.
Mhm.
For branded content, of course, we don't want din naman to accept projects that will not highlight who we really are. Kasi
Yeah.
people know eh.
Mm-mm.
Parang right now, parang netizens can smell a fraud from afar.
True.
So you really can't fake it all the time, or you really can't fake it at all.
Mhm.
So if it is too much na parang feeling namin hindi naman kami yun, we try to negotiate.
Yeah, we need to
Na
share it
parang
talaga.
pwede po ba ganito yung angle, kasi po it's not really us.
Yeah.
Parang
Yeah.
it would be hard for us to tell a story that is not really in our hearts. So it always goes back to that. Kung ayaw nila, then we respect it, kasi
Yeah.
parang better na ano eh, but it's more important to us to stay
Yeah.
who we really are,
Yeah.
than the money that we're gonna earn in
return.
exchange.
Yeah.
Kasi, yeah, parang parang integrity first
Right.
for us. Kasi parang if makita ng mga tao, pag masira yung credibility namin, wala na. As in, forever na yun na magmamarka sa amin.
Right.
Yeah. And also, yeah, and in addition to what you just said, I think it's also, that's why it's important to know who you are before you even get into it, diba? Para at
Yeah.
least you have already a foundational point. Kasi some people are totally against paid posts. Diba? They
Mhm.
feel that it's like you're paid, like you're not really giving authentic
Mhm.
opinions or reviews. But me being in the industry also, and actually talking to brands, diba, kami yung parang liaison between two. We know kasi pag authentic, like we'll make sure na authentic yung post because nagmamatch yung brand tsaka yung
Right.
foundation values ng blogger. So
Yeah.
that's why it's important to have that intact.
Actually, thankfully, kasi yun nga, parang I think it's also one thing that works for us. Like when we reveal who we really are in our content, we also attract the right partners.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Parang, of course, since we are breastfeeding advocates, although we have nothing against formula milk, or
Yeah.
sa formula milk, especially to those na addressed to age 2 below, alam din ng mga brands na parang pag sinabi namin na we're breastfeeding advocates naiintindihan din nila na parang why we cannot accept the project. So it's better to really set the record straight or really stay true to your values at the first time,
Mhm.
at the
Yes,
onset.
correct.
Pero I'll
So,
be honest,
yeah.
sorry.
No, go
There were
ahead.
times also there are also times that it's really tempting to just go with the trend. And I think
Yeah.
For example, pranks. Yung gano'n ba?
Yeah,
Mag-prank
oo,
kayo.
Ay,
ganun.
oo nga.
Yung uso
Oo.
ngayon.
Pero
Eh,
yun.
sabi kami eh. Parang
Yeah.
Yeah.
nothing against that. Pero
Yeah.
kasi hindi kami kasi ganun. Parang hindi namin mapupull off yun. Pwede namin i-try one time tapos hindi namin masusustain. So, sayang.
Yeah.
Alam mo,
Yeah. I know what you mean, Bryce. So again, 'di ba, there's always gonna be that, especially as you grow more popular, more tests, 'di ba, of your foundation, of your
Yes.
values, and ganun lang. And if you kind of fail in sometimes, it's okay, just go back,
Yeah.
'di ba? And
Yeah.
then so ganun lang. So I wanted to ask you also about your partnership together as mom and dad, as husband and wife. So especially because we're also trying to send out the message that partnership talaga ang parenting, right? So and you guys really embody that as well. I know Bryce eventually left his corporate work to do full-time blogging and then be with the family, with the clingy family. So what's your principle in terms of shared parenting?
Okay, yeah. Ito actually, this is one of our favorite topics. It's really a teamwork, you know.
Yeah.
When you say shared parenting, hindi talaga pwedeng mommy lang, hindi pwedeng daddy lang talaga. Shared parenting is for us is a must. Kasi you know, you're more effective. We are more effective as a team. Like I can admit talaga hindi ko kaya ng ako lang. And
hindi
I
ko din
think
kaya
yeah,
ko lang.
and
Yeah.
that's one of our favorite. It's a gift for us to be able to share in this call, in this mission to really raise our kids together.
Yeah,
You
but
know.
of course, like when you're put in a situation na talagang halimbawa, one of us mawala, kunwari lang. Of
Yeah.
course, ano naman you will do your best to stand up on your own, di ba? Na parang to give the kind of love that your children need kahit mag-isa ka lang. Pero iba pa din kasi yung mga nabibigay ng tatay sa nabibigay ng nanay. Na parang
Yeah,
like
true.
may nabasa kami ng mga ng mga articles and may mga nasi-share din sa amin during mga seminars na ina-attendan namin na parang a lot of those kids daw na nagkaroon ng challenges in their character growing up are the ones na walang tatay. So I really value having Bryce around. Na parang lalo ngayon women empowerment na, 'di ba? A lot of things are about women empowerment.
True.
Although I feel like an empowered woman, but I also acknowledge that Bryce has a hand and he has a big role in raising my kids. Na parang whatever
Yeah.
he can, I know that it is not something that I can give as a
Yeah.
mom. Kasi iba pa din yung attention ng tatay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And at least our kids get to be molded by both, 'di ba? And it
right.
makes them more
There's
whole.
balance.
So how
Yeah.
about you, Bryce? What's your fatherhood principle? And tips na rin for daddies.
Oh yeah, that's actually much na sasabihin ko. As a dad, gone are the days na we live with stereotypes na ang daddy ganito lang, ang daddy mag-work lang, mag-provide lang ng finances. No, provision is not limited with finances. Provision should be in the aspect of emotional, spiritual, everything, lahat ng kailangan ng family ng mga kids dapat na provide mo. Hindi siya as hindi siya puro pamacho lang tayo, you know. Gone are the days na even sa roles natin sa bahay, hindi na wala na yung uuwi ka from work tapos matulog ka na lang pag-servan ka ng asawa mo. Although I like that. No, but you also share sa chores, na paggawa ng mga chores kasi basic yun eh. I mean, those are things na kailangan natin para mabuhay and di ba?
And actually kasi 'di ba yung mindset before was nasa bahay lang kasi yung mom, so siya yung aantayin lang husband tapos siya yung magluluto habang nagpapahinga yung husband. And now the women also working or
right.
Actually work din naman yung tending to the kids, helping
Yes.
the kids.
Yes.
So that's why thanks for bringing that up, Bryce. Yeah, but it's really amazing now because more and more daddies are leaning into the parenting and just being more involved. I think so thank you for being an inspiration to a lot of couples. I know that some daddies kasi they grew up in a traditional household. So they're also finding their way around pag naging dad na sila. Although now there's a lot of messages online, which is great. So any inspiration that mirrors that, like you guys, faith-centered marriage, shared parenting, and the family that's happy together is really an inspiration. So thank you for sharing your story. We are running out of time. So fast, no? I think I'll invite you again to do a second round because there's so much to talk about still. Especially in the realm of vlogging. I mean, there's interest in social media, people who want to start. So I'll invite you again, Omni and Bryce. But For now, thank you for gracing us with your presence and your stories, always being so generous with your experiences and your advice. So thank you for being here on You the Mom and always supporting Mommy Mundo.
Thank you. Thank you. Of
Thank
course.
you.
Thank you so much, Janice. Thank you, Mami Mundo. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you to all who listened to us today on You the Mom. We'll see you again next time.